Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back, everybody. Um, Congratulations, respect, big ups, positivity, and blessings to everybody. Thank you for stopping in and tuning into the stream that we're about to put together. Um, Focusing on two major aspects. The first one being obviously what we've recently been doing and showing people exactly how professional sports continues to be scripted by the numbers, as well as speaking about this upcoming event featuring myself and Zach on 9/11 at the 9/11 Memorial to try and open up some eyes on just some of the numerical rituals and synchronicities that happened on that fateful day 21 years ago, September 11, 2001. In some cases, in many cases, that day really was so impactful, to teenagers, people growing up, even grown adults. And, we intend on starting some conversations, uh, putting some new perspective out there and observations, and just to continue the conversation that really hasn't been brought to the forefront in a really, really long time, right? We want to ask the questions that are difficult. We want to show people some of the things we've been able to identify over these last 21 years, as well as just wake people up and open people's eyes to some of the things that happen every single day in mainstream media and the scripted circus that we live in, right? So we'll talk about let's get into the game real quick, and then we'll focus up a little bit on 9/11. And I have this organic synchronicity that kind of happened with the last game that we gave out 2 days ago, leading into September 11th. So I found it kind of interesting just how the universe is working, and I'll connect it all for you guys. So for those of you that are new to the channel, I appreciate it. Click that like button, help me get the stream out to new people, and just help the video kind of garner some views, especially leading up to 9/11 NYC 9/11/22 this weekend. Very, very excited to meet not only just my community, the people that support me, that I'm aware of, also from afar, the people that promote me and share my work, as well as other people from the actual truth community, and people that actually put work in to open people's eyes and not really try to have these ulterior motives and hidden agendas, So very, very excited about that. Well, let's get into the game first. Let's get the business out of the way. So congratulations once again to myself, my community, everybody who tailed exactly what we decided to do on September 7th. It was a clear ritual what was going on, probably one of the easiest games to call of the year. Very, very symbolic ritual that happened. So let's get into it. For those of you that don't know and aren't aware, I speak about Gematria, which is a hidden code, a hidden practice that has never been taught to us. And it basically is a code that coincides with the English alphabet and language. And I'll show you guys how we use it to determine the outcomes of these games well in advance and prior to the games actually being played. Very, very important, right? So we're kind of like wizards when it comes to this sports, handicapping, right? So let's get into it. We'll talk about the game, as you guys can see. This was just some immediate feedback that we received. I always like to let the community speak for myself, as well as showing people that being able to take advantage of this directly. So obviously, this is the post that we had from 2 days ago on September 7th. Some feedback from the community was immediately, you keep it 100. For real, great call, Victor. Thank you very much. Awesome riddle, great win. Got some goat emojis in there. Got some money emojis, as well as champagne and toast and all that. So thank you for that feedback as well. Great call, brother. Appreciate you as always. Tip is on the way. All right, so that's just some immediate feedback from the community, as things always tend to happen. We like to show real life testimony and feedback from other individuals, right, that are benefiting off of my work, my practice, the things that I put together, certain strategies I implement that make us very, very unique as a sports community. So let's get into the game. Thank you very much. All right, let me bring up the calculator so I can show you guys, okay? Actually, we'll bring up the game first so you can see the end result, right? So congratulations to everybody who decided to tell exactly what we wanted, which was the Tampa Bay Rays to defeat the Boston Red Sox on September 7th, right? Wednesday, September 7th, which was 2 days ago, right? Tampa Bay Rays winning the game 1-0, right? Not a blowout, not that amazing or incredible of a performance, but they got it done, defeating the Boston Red Sox 1-0 and picking up their 77th win. Now, when I make these videos, I like to keep it to about just focusing on one number, because it's very, very difficult when you start mentioning multiple different numbers, and especially for new people coming across the work, it's difficult to take in, interpret, and understand it as a beginner. So we'll focus, like we always tend to do, on one name, one number, make it very clear, very concise, and very easy to get, right? So boom, Tampa Bay Devil Rays pick up that 77th win of the season. And this is what we loved about this game, in fact, right? So, 1 second. Very much. Okay. So let's get into the game. All right. Apologize. Okay. So Tampa picked up that 77th win of the season, which is exactly what we wanted to see. And what we loved about that number was a bunch of different things. Let me bring up the calculator so I can show you guys exactly why we loved it. And we'll get into it right now, okay? We stopped sharing it. We'll bring up the calculator so you guys can follow me with a visual. So it's very, very easier to get, right? So here's the calculator. For those of you that don't know, this is what's known as the Gematria calculator. You put letters or words in here, and it gives you a numerical, value. So boom. Tampa Bay Rays pick up their 77th win of the season, Wednesday, September 7th, right? And it's very, very important because they were playing the team from Boston. Boston equals 77 in reverse ordinal. Now, this was the last game of that specific series. Boston equals 77. Tampa picked up their 77th win of the season, playing the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox equaling 77 as well. So Boston equaling 77, Red Sox equaling 77, and then the team that was playing was the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, which equals 77 in single reduction, okay? Now, all these synchronicities between one specific number of 77. Tampa picked up their 77th win of the season. Tampa Bay Devil Rays equaling 77. Boston having a 77 value, as well as Red Sox having a 77 value. And then for those of you that don't know, the month of September, the meaning of September is rooted from a Latin word, right? And this is what we showed our community, which had us feeling even that much more confident about this specific game. So the word September has a Latin origin, for those of you that don't know. You can Google it, you can check it out, and I'll show it to you guys right now so you don't have to take my word for it. Boom, right here. So the word September in Latin, right, is septem, okay? And septem means 7 because it was the 7th month of the early Roman calendar. So September comes from a Latin word meaning 7. And we just said that this game was on September 7th. So if the month of September breaks down or is rooted in a Latin word correlating to the number 7, it looks like 7/7. Okay, September 7th can be looked at as the day 7/7, like 77. And I just showed you guys the connection between both of these teams and that specific number. And for those of you that aren't aware of it, obviously a lot of these occult teachings and rituals, traced back to the Romans, and also, as he said, this is correlating back to the Roman calendar, right? September comes from the Latin word septem, meaning seven. So on 7-7, like 77, Tampa Bay picked up their 77th win versus Boston equaling 77, Red Sox equaling 77, and Tampa Bay Devil Rays equaling 77. All of those terms come back to the same specific number, which is exactly why we were all over the Tampa Bay Devil Rays to defeat the Boston Red Sox and pick up their 77th win of the season in the last game of that series on September 7th. Now, for all those things to happen on the same day, connecting like that with one specific number is not a coincidence. It's an actual pattern that we're highlighting, bringing together, and showing you it's a perfect recipe for what they cooked up, which was this, a perfect 77 ritual on September 7th. No way around it. Not a coincidence. It's multiple observations that connect to a solid foundation, highlighting the number 77. Okay. And now, actually, when we're on the heels of this 9/11 memorial meetup that we're about to do, I want to show you guys exactly how the universe is just working with us, right? So, boom. On 9/11, we're calling it NYC 9/11/22. And for those of you that aren't able to be there on 9/11 to support Zach, to support myself, to support all the truthers that are actually coming out, if you can, we're going to be putting out this hashtag of hashtag NYC 9/11/22. If you're able to tweet, put out on your social medias, just hashtag that NYC 9/11/22. That way, we can kind of get that trending as much as possible. And pretty much all the content surrounding this event could be traced back and viewed on that specific hashtag. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is that you have available, Snapchat. If we can, as much as we can, promote the hashtag NYC 9/11/22. I would definitely appreciate it, and I know the truth seekers and everybody that's going to be coming out, foot on the actual pounded pavement would appreciate it as well. So thank you very much. And if you can't be there in person, being there in spirit and helping us get the word out is just as good. So thank you. Prior to that, appreciate it. But yeah, just speaking about how the universe is connecting and talking to us and supporting us. So I just gave you the ritual that happened on September 7th, just connecting the number 77, right? We're on the heels now of 9/11/22, big meetup event that me and Zach have been promoting for over 4 months. Right now, he's on the Gematria World Tour, driving from Seattle all the way down to New York, making multiple stops along the way, tapping in with Truth Seeker along the all over the United States, which is really, really incredible and very, very commendable. Definitely want to take a second to salute him and say what a wonderful thing that he actually is doing. Not just talking, but he's actually putting the work in and being more of a doer than a speaker, which is amazing. So yeah, that's incredible. And just coming up on the heels of 9/11/2022, and we just spoke about the 77 ritual that was put together in Major League Baseball. I want to just show you guys. So these last 2 days, because I've been traveling, I'm on the road, going back and forth. So the last pick that we had was the 77 ritual, right? And then we're going into this 9/11 event that's coming up. And look at this. World Trade Center equals 77, right? World Trade Center. September 11th equals 77 in the pure cipher, right? United States equals 77 in reverse full reduction. Flight 77 was a flight that hit the Pentagon. A connection to the 9/11 attacks, right? So it's kind of interesting, and I find it very, very of our organic synchronicity that the last pick that we put out probably before September 11th is a 77 ritual, right? And then one of the most prevalent numbers on September 11th and surrounding the attacks is actually the number 77. So it's very, very, humorous, interesting, organic. And as I said before, and I've said multiple times, when you do things and with good energy and good intentions and promote positivity and progress and stuff like that, the universe has a weird way of working with you, supporting you. And this is just another example of that, right? So the 77 comes through for us leading into the weekend, where we're probably going to be speaking about a bunch of different 77s, right? So just wanted to highlight that for you guys and just show you guys all those things, just connecting it right back to the number 77. So yeah, just to give a little bit more details on the event, I'm really, really looking forward to meeting everybody. I want my community to show up and show out, right? I understand right now it's very, very difficult for people who don't live in the New York metropolitan area. In some cases, dealing with daily life, family, kids, work schedules, financial difficulties, not being able to get time off away from whatever obligations they may have. I do understand those things and such. But as I said, Zach and myself have been promoting this for over 4 months now, right? We're not somebody who just started promoting this like last week. We've been talking about it going on over 4 months. I actually wasn't even in the United States when we started promoting it. I was in another country. So, we've been very, very much looking forward to this, getting this idea out to the people well in advance, giving people so much time to be able to situate themselves and make it possible to get on out. Not also just to come here and, support us, but it's all about meeting people, meeting like-minded people, right? Oftentimes when you have a certain, I want to say not belief system, but kind of the things that you support, your morals and your principles, as a truther, you kind of feel isolated from the everyday person, the ordinary sheep, and the people that just listen to mainstream news and so on and so forth. So to kind of combat some of that isolation you might feel, we are, we're putting together events like this, and Zach is putting together a bunch of things to be able to meet people in person, connect different people from different backgrounds, but we all have one, true belief, which is that we know we are being lied to, right? We aren't being told the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and that's something that we really, really have a big problem with. So, on those terms, we would really appreciate anybody that's able to get out there, pound pavement with us, as well as just connect. Don't be a screen name behind the computer for your whole life. Get out, meet people that support the things that you do as well. And also, if you want change, you have to get out there and do something about it. If everybody had the same, mentality of I'm just going to sit back and let other people step up and do it, nothing would ever get done. So, on that note, I'm really, really looking forward to meeting everybody. I appreciate the support and everybody that will be turning out for NYC 9/11/22. And again, remember to hashtag everything, tag myself, tag Zach, support the people that will generally be there, converse, connect. That's what this event is really, really centered around, right? So, yeah, man, let's make it happen. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And I'll definitely see you guys on Sunday, 9/11/22, front and center. Victor, aka Mr. Futures, will be in the building, right? So I need my community to step up, show out, support, and show love. And again, just to remind everybody, if you're not able to be there in person, be there in spirit. Help us get the word out on all your social platforms. We want to blanket every social network with this event, right? And we need your help to do that. So thank you very much. I support those who have good intentions. Let's tap in with everybody. Chris, salute, brother. Thank you for joining me. It looks like we have a new member, Mr. Mabor. I appreciate your support, my brother. Thank you very much. all the way from Canada. Looks like we have a new member in the building. Thank you very much. Salute, Victor. Keep up the great work. I will do that. I appreciate that feedback. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Maboro, all the way from Canada, says, I wish I could pull up. No problem, my brother. As I said, we got things in the future planned. There will be multiple meetups in the future. You know, no one ever knows what will happen in the future, but we have some things that we would like to get to put together, and hopefully the universe continues to work with us and make those things possible. So, but I appreciate the support very much. Bradley Ward says, good work, Vic. Thank you. I appreciate everybody for joining me. Thank you. And please just help me get this stream out. Repost the video, tag the video, share the video. As I said, we got a couple days right now before 9/11. So all promotion helps to get the word out. We need people to show up. So thanks again. I'll see you guys really soon. And as I love to say on this channel, Gematria at its finest. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Remember to support those who genuinely support you. Put out the energy that you want in return, and be very cautious of the people that you do choose to support. Pay attention to not only what they say, but their actions as well, right? So salute to you guys, and hopefully everything goes smooth. You know, I'm wishing a lot of positivity and a lot of safety for everybody that's, you know, on their journey right now to 9/11, you know, being as I know some people are flying in, some people are driving down. So I want to wish safety for all those people making the trek and making the journey down to come meet Zach and come meet myself and come together on this 9/11 memorial event, you know, that we've been talking about for so long. We've been promoting it on the Sunday show. We've been promoting it individually on our channels for a very long time now. As I said, over 4 months. So I just want to promote safety, positivity for all those on the journey. And I look forward to seeing you guys and meeting everybody in person. So take care of yourselves. See you guys real soon. Remember to hit that like. Be in the minority, not the majority. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I will be trying to stream that day. I'm not sure if we will be kicked off of this platform for streaming it, but I might be streaming it through Instagram as well. So definitely tap in with me on my social medias. The link is in the description. Get on over there. Get the follow up on Twitter, on Instagram, every platform. Yeah, man. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys real soon. Appreciate the genuine support. Salute to those who support me. And yeah, have a great night. Have a great weekend. Take care.